Leo, and Mikey, and Donnie. There you go. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Splinter. This is a NECA figure. It's a Mirage figure. On the box, this is Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is how it's packaged. But yeah, oh man, since I got the Turtles, I've been pretty into these Mirage figures from NECA. This one, I wanted a long time ago, but I'm like, you know what, if I never get it, it's not the end of the world. It is cool. But since I've gotten the Turtles, I'm like, I have to have this. And thankfully, Big Bad Toy Store had this for a retail price. So glad to be able to find this one. Because I remember seeing this at Walmart a few times, passing. Just didn't have enough money at the time, or had some other figures that I was getting. But yeah, super happy to have Master Splinter now getting opened today. There's the front of the box. Flip it around to the back. There's the back. And a view from the side. There's the first side. Number 8. So pretty early on figure. And then this side right here, which is pretty cool. Comic book artwork. I like it. And a view from the top. Let's get that in focus. Eastman and Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very cool. Bottom of the box, barcode and legalese. Going to pull it into that barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is. Alright, let's set it here. Pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything. Then we'll get it completely unboxed. Alright. Let's get that focus going. There it is. Nickelodeon owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's NECA. So you got a Neutron in here, which is kind of cool. There's Splinter, which is a teapot and teacup. Maybe some oolong tea or something. You can see the ooze back there. The mutagen spilled out everywhere. It's cool. So I think he comes with the 4 baby turtles too, you know, in their turtle form. And he comes with a Mauser, which I can kind of see back there. Yeah, there he is. There's the Mauser. So he comes with a lot of accessories. He's a smaller figure, but he comes with a lot of good stuff. There's the bottom of the box there. That in focus. And in the back, meanwhile, got these cool comic book panels that I like. There he is. There's the little turtle. His pet turtles. And there they are having some tea. And then other figures. So NECA to be continued. I do have this figure. I would love to get the Triceraton Gladiator. And then there was, I can't remember the name of, is it Trog or I can't remember, but he's cool too. The Shredder clones, I'm not really into. I don't really know that arc or anything, so I probably won't get any of those. But yeah, digging these. All right, let's set it here. Tilt down a bit, get a focus. Let me grab my X-Acto knife to cut that piece of tape. While I'm doing that, I just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you can give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunt, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed to Hey With That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that. You get all that goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's also greatly appreciated. And I'd love to comment, return comments back to all who comment, because I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let's get this Splinter out the box. Yep. Okay. Ugh, there we go. All right. Looking pretty cool. Let's see what we want to start with. Looks like we've got a backside to deal with. Let me cut a piece of tape. I'm guessing there's one on the top and bottom. I'm going to cut the one on the top so I can flip it down. Come on. Zip. All right, then I can get all these accessories out first, and we can look at those. Can't get a good grip. There we go. There it is. And then we got a top piece. Oh, we got some ties to cut on this. Then we'll be in. Why won't they cut? There we go. Because I'm missing. Okay. Get those out of here. So we got a little top piece of plastic on here. Gotta pull that off. We got all our goodness. And I'm going to spill all the goodness out right here. So let's go like this. Yay. Goodness spill. Throw that back on. Leave that over here. We're going to check all these accessories out first. Here's a Mauser. Looks amazing. So I got some of the single release of the Turtles. I think it was Donnie and Mikey came with one of these as well. So I have quite a bit of Mausers. Quite a few Mausers now, which is great. Love that their mouth articulates up and down. They're really good. I do need that Baxter Stockman though. It came out last year during Haulathon. But I thought, I don't know, I'm not that into Mirage, so I didn't get it. Now I'm going, should have probably got that one. But I believe it's on Amazon and Big Bag Toy Store and all that stuff, so shouldn't be too hard to get. But yeah, loving these Mausers. Here's the Ooze. Love that coloring. Very oozy. TCRI. Baby Turtles. Let's see if they're all the same. I have to get a better focus because they're little. Do they have eyes? They do have little eyes. And little mouths. I like it. I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. But they look good. I like it. Alright, we got a little rat. I guess this is Splinter. Or this is the rat that probably was next to Splinter before he transformed. See, I don't know. On the Mirage, there's always the different lores. In the cartoon, it was... he was a human and he was next to rats and he turned into Splinter. Well, I don't know. Maybe in the comics, I'd have to look it up. Was he... Because this looks a lot like Splinter. Was he a rat and he was by humans and turned into... like the movie, I think, was that way? I don't know. But if you know, let me know. I like these pointer fingers. These are nice. I like them. Very good. And then you got a couple of holding hands. And then the hands he has installed are like just open hands. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's get to the front of this here. And pull some more stuff out. So, I got plastic ties to cut. Forgot. So let's go ahead and focus in and cut these ties off. There's one around the Utrom that has me a little nervous. There's one part of it. I think I got it. Yeah, cool. So he's going to plop down. We'll set him here. Finish cutting. That one was easy. Whoa, oh my god, the teacup's on the ground. The tiniest piece, of course. Oh boy, it's way under. It hit the camera tripod and rolled. Oh my god. I got it. Oh boy. Smashed the camera with my leg. Okay, we got one on his little walking stick. Got it. Legs. Anything else? Splinter's got one around the neck. I'm not even going to mess with that with the soft goods. So I'm going to have to get it from the back. Okay. Alright, so I think this will do it once I get that... Whoa, shot right on my face. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Splinter's on his face. There it sticks out. I'm getting this box out of here. Gel packet for the soft goods. Keep it nice and moist. Keep it moist for use. Alright. There's the Utrom. So one of the other turtle figures came with one of these as well. I can't remember. I think it was Donnie. I think Donnie came with one of these. So I do have one of these already, so that's cool. And then with the Utrom, you get another one. I don't know if he looks the same or not, but he's cool. There's a little stick. Walking stick. I like it. Looks very much like wood. It's nice. Then he's got his teapot with articulating handle. I like it. Looks good. And then his little teacup that I dropped. Teeny tiny little teacup. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's check out Splinter. He is a little fun dude. I like him. He has the soft goods just like the cartoon, the classic cartoon Turtles. Splinter also has the soft goods. I'm going to get a focus. There we go. So I'm not going to try to pull his head off, but you could tell it's probably a ball joint on a rocker. Because there's the head up. There's the head down. See how far down it goes? It kind of reminds me of a Spider-Man figure where it is a ball joint on a rocker. So works very well. Nice. All right. The arms and stuff. I don't know how hard it would be. I don't want to untie all this and try to tie it back up. So pretty sure it's going to be a standard. Yeah, I can feel it moving. It's just going to be a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. Whether or not he has a bicep cut, that's what I'm going to have to kind of roll up his sleeve and look at. Show us your guns, Splinter. Yeah, no bicep cut, and then he just has a single joint there for the elbow. So it is a peg on a rocker as well. So I can actually spin it there. The hand is an up and down. Very good. What are we looking at in the waist? It's going to be kind of hard to see. All right, it looks like it's a ball joint. Okay, so there's a ball joint about right in here. There's your move back. There's your move forward. Got side to side. That works great. The leg, you got a ball joint right up in there. Kick to the side is there. Kick forward is to there. Kick back is not a whole lot, but it's about right there. No thigh cuts. They have the sleeves, which I love, kind of like Bandai. So you could just swivel it right on that sleeve. And then for the knee, it looks to me like it's another peg on a rocker. It is. So it's just a single joint. It goes up to there. It's just a peg on a rocker. But it works. It's kind of nice to not see any pins with those pegs on the rockers. And then a front-facing peg on a rocker for the foot. And then his tail is a bendy wire. I could tell because it has the little holes in it. Yeah, I like it. He's great. I'm so glad to have him. I'm really into these Mirage figures. They're fun. There's an April coming out that I want to get. I think it's coming out for this haul-a-thon. I don't know if I will get it right away, but I would like to have it at some point. To go with Splinter, the Turtles, and Casey Jones. Alright. There's a little guy. I want to put his head down so you can kind of see. There's Splinter. Looking great. Let's put him about right here. Get a better focus. And then let's throw some all his accessories. So there's his Mauser, his Utrom, his teacup, or his teapot. His teacup is so small. There it is. The baby turtles, which are fantastic. The ooze. Let's actually move him over here because we got this ooze right here. Alright. Great. And he's got his walking stick and a lot of different hands. 4 different hands, I guess, but yeah, very good. And then the little rat that I think is him. So he would be in the ooze too. Let's get a better look at all that. That's pretty cool. Let's get a focus. Alrighty. There's everything that comes in the box of Splinter. Let's go ahead and move all these accessories off to the side and throw some other figures for scale. The only other ones I have unboxed so far are Casey Jones and the Turtles. So let's do it. Let's just throw all the 4 turtles next to him. I think that would make a good shot. And put Splinter here. You'll see how much smaller Splinter is than these other figures. Let's go like that. Make sure he's in focus. Then we'll throw the other figures over next to him. So here's Raph. Yep. And Leo. And Mikey. And Donnie. Actually, I'm looking this way. There you go. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. Cannot wait to get these on my shelf. So good. Alright, let's make sure it's in focus. Really good. Yeah. Alright, there is Splinter. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.